Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, what is going on? Big up your damn selves each and every time. It is Kopish. Welcome to all newcomers. Big up to all the regulars, as always. Smash that like button on your way in, people. And let's get this party started. This is the match reaction for Liverpool versus Man City. The game has just finished. And what more can I say? The boys aren't going to be with me today. It's a drifty takeover. Obviously, we're going to get into the player ratings as well. So do you know what I'm going to do, people? I'm going to switch things up. Big up, brother Saeed. Big up your damn self, bro. In fact, stay right there, Saeed. Stay right there, bro. Stay right there. Because what I want to do is, I'm going to bring you in. This is going to be a reaction. If there's anything that you guys want to say, Saeed, you want to jump in, brother? I'm going to do a kind of match reaction panel. Now, I'll probably be shifting people in and out just based on time to make sure I can get other people in if there's other people that want to jump in. So that's what it's going to be. But I'm not going to drag it out, guys, like a Friday calling show will be where we're here for 2-3 hours and stuff. I don't have the time for that either myself this evening. But I thought, you know what? Let me switch this up. Let me bring you people in. Instead of me sitting here talking to you, let's just do this, innit? So I'm gonna release. In fact, yeah. Let me post the stream. There you are. And again, if everyone, I'm gonna say this now, guys, based on the time. If I don't get everybody on, you know it's not personal. You know it's not. You know what I mean? It's not anything like that. It's just it is what it is. But come and join me, people, and we'll get everybody. Will be able to have their say. For me personally, I'm super proud of the boys. During that game, I was getting emotional. During that game, I was angry. I went through all the football emotions that you go through during the game. Because that's just football, isn't it? That's the nature of the beast. That's how this goes. But I'm proud of the boys. I am super proud of the boys. That performance was tremendous against the best team in the league. They came pretty much full strength. We had a fully, we do have a few of our players back, so it's not fully depleted, actually. Maybe that's going too far. But obviously, people like Soboslai, people like Salah, they're not fit at all, you can tell. They're showing the replay now. Scandalous. But I'm super proud of the boys. I'm super, super proud of the boys. Yes, we'll get into it. We'll chop it up. We'll talk about what happened here and there. But I'm super proud of the boys. I really, really am. So let me bring in the first 5 I have backstage. We have Just Labs. We have Bruno. We have Josh. We have Kat Sunday. And we have Isaiah. What's going on, boys? What's happening, man?
Good. Hey, guys.
I'm getting a little feedback. I'm not sure who it's from. Who am I getting the feedback from? Oh, no, it's gone. What's going on, boys? Man City 1-1 with Liverpool. Isaiah, I'll start with you, bro. What's your feelings about it? How you talk to me, bro?
The club just said stonewall penalty for all the people of football. So just really tired of VAR, to be honest. And I knew I was telling my cousin earlier in the season, it's City we going against, you know? So 1 point matters. So just like the Tottenham results, we would never get that back. So, it just feels like everything is against us. However, even with Diaz missing his chances as well, I'm not too angry anymore. I'm just proud of the boys, how we dominated the game, even with our lack of squad depth. Against a City side that had their full side, to be honest. The The only thing is we just have to. I think our draw is still good because I don't believe Arsenal has, even though they learned from last season, I don't believe they have the pedigree like Liverpool, to be honest. And I believe they won't be able to. The most they might do is get a draw. But I really believe City will beat them, which will just put us back in the ascendancy. And yeah, man, let's just keep going up the Reds.
Nah, well said, man. Josh, talk to me, bro. How you feeling about that?
The game was there for the taking, man. The game was there for the taking. We should have capitalized. There was that 15-minute period, yeah, from what was it, about 50 to about 65. We had chance upon chance upon chance.
Yeah, battered them
we
in that
should
period.
have capitalized. We battered them. We battered them. And that was a Liverpool, again, without Salah on the pitch, without Trent on the pitch, with so many key players out. But
no Jota.
One moment. Shout out to my DM. My DM. He was recovering the ball so much. He was winning the ball back. So my DM. See, that's a performance. That's a
Made the ball. I got sub too.
What's the point
Yeah,
of
I
even
mean-
playing, man? Like, what's going on there?
Look, everybody's been saying that. Matt's been going a bit crazy, saying that McAllister's the second best midfielder in the league behind De Bruyne. Look, I'm not going to do too much, but maybe we should just be shameless since the PJML and everyone else wants to be shameless with their bullshit. I saw McAllister play better today in the big game. I saw him more dominant. Maybe he's taking the crown off De Bruyne. Maybe De Bruyne's got to come back and take that crown back. Maybe he's got to come back and take that crown back because it's crazy. McAllister is bossing game after game after game. This guy is just...
man.
And this is why I wanted him. This is why I wanted him.
Best midfielder, I disagree with that one.
Is he playing good now?
Yeah.
Bruno, talk to me. How you feeling then, bro?
I'm absolutely fuming. TGML, do me a favour and get rid of this pathetic skanker, Michael Oliver. Get rid of him. He is an absolute idiot. Do you remember the World Cup in 2010? Remember that World Cup in 2010? Do you remember that challenge?
I don't remember his mistake.
Do you remember that that Holland player when he kicked that Spain player in the chest? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Mane was sent off for kicking Edison in the head?
Yep.
Where's the consistency? Where is the consistency? He kicks him right in the chest. Anywhere else, he gives a free kick and a yellow card, probably a red. And he's got no excuse. There's no.
It's more VAR though for me, you know, Bruno.
Yeah,
I'll be honest
is he
with you.
not
It's more VAR for me.
Sent to the monitor.
Who was on VAR? Who was on VAR? Does anyone know who was it? Coot. Who is it? Who was on VAR today?
I think Koo was like the fourth official, but I don't know who was on VAR actually.
I mean, Just Labs, talk to me, bro. How you feeling?
Oh man, that second half, I swear we battered them like crazy. I thought, like, I'll be honest, I was thinking a draw was gonna happen. I did not expect us to do well with the injuries. I was scared with Kwanzaa against Haaland, everything. Bro, what did Haaland do this entire game? I don't even know what he was doing. De Bruyne as well, he came off. That second half, honestly, Diaz, people are going to talk about Diaz missing those chances. Nah, he was cooking people, though. Like, the amount of times he was cooking people, honestly. And then the final part with, what's his name? McAllister. That should have been a pen. I don't know what was happening.
What this you mean?
Yeah, oh my God. How on earth is that not a pen? I'm struggling to even, like, come up with the words with this. Like,
let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about this. Yeah. How, like, you told me now, right? Even if they're trying to say he got the ball first, his foot is high? He's kicking McAllister in the nipple. Do you know how high you are? Do you know how high your foot is to be kicking man in his nipple?
This reminds me of the Gakpo thing. Remember when Gakpo got like a high foot and then like you got scars all of that, but they never gave that to us as well.
Crazy.
UFC
I don't
was
care.
last night. UFC was last night.
This is what
You're
I'm
playing the
saying.
wrong.
Exactly.
You're playing the wrong sport, man. You're playing the wrong sport. What are you
But
doing?
even in Sunday League though, they don't allow that. Like I don't know what is going on, you know. Like
His
If
studs
this
are
happened in
showing.
the championship, he would have been off. If this happened in the championship, he would have been off. They don't even have VAR in that league. Shocking decision.
Unbelievable. His studs are showing. His foot is high. He kicks and hurts McAllister. How? How on any planet, in any world, in any circumstance, how do they justify saying that is not a penalty?
Anywhere
He wasn't
else
even
on the
shocked he
pitch
got
It was
away.
free
lucky.
kick. Anywhere else in the pitch is a foul. Anywhere else, they bottled it. It's the 98th minute. He'd already given a penalty. They bottled it. They
and
should have
that's a
sent
red
him to the
card.
monitor and let him go make a decision for himself so he can watch it back. He bottled it. He bottled it.
Even Neville was saying
Unbelievable.
it.
I
was
wonder
saying
what the
lucky.
skankhead Howard Webb's got to say on Monday. I wonder what the skankhead's got to say now.
Oh.
He's got no excuses.
Cat Sunday.
It's going to be another apology, man. It's going to be another apology. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, so literally drift. Like I was actually really nervous, you know. I was on Twitter Spaces about our lineup, and you know, like big up to Kwanzaa and Bradley. Like they really did show me like up. Like Kwanzaa was amazing, especially on the ball. Did you see the way that the guy was doing Matip-esque runs and especially getting a shot? That guy is
Look,
good player.
you lot not already know I invested in my thingy stocks ages ago. I told all of you lot to jump on that from a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The Konza stock, like they've gone up now. You're not gonna get them for the price I got them from. You know what I mean? I told everyone to get that from the beginning. He was immense. He was absolutely brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant. You know what I mean? But Jamie, how you feeling, bro? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, I'm all right. I've got chest pains, but I'm good. Big up all you guys, by the way. Look, it's an obvious penalty, and if you go back and watch it, because I slow-moed it, McAllister actually does get the ball first. He chests it first. He leans his chest in, you know, and because he does that, the ball actually comes off his chest first onto the foot, and the studs go into his chest.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
But
So I'm getting a bit of feedback, sir. Who am I getting feedback from? So if someone like listening to it in the background, just turn it down.
someone had their background on. So it's a blatant penalty, but look, this team, man, it's what they did today is fantastic. You know, the players out there that put all their all for Jurgen and the boys today were tremendous. McAllister looking like the real deal. Taro Endo looking like the bargain of the century. I mean, 15 million. That man, not only does he win the ball back now, he wins grand jewels that everyone said he couldn't do when we first got him. He now wins grand jewels, but he plays.
yeah.
His build-up play from a DM position is arguably the best in the league right now. And this is not really, you know, arguably the best in the league right now. He always makes a positive pass. Always makes a positive pass. And Virgil van Dijk, right, I'm getting sick of this Saliba shit, right? Virgil van Dijk again, world class with another partner. Today, he's got Kwanzaa with him, young pup, world class. Gomez with him, world class. Knate with him, world class. Drifty with him, world class. Matty with him, world class. You know, it doesn't matter who plays alongside this geezer. He's world class. That performance today was elite.
I imagine people said we should sell him last year. Do you remember that?
It's just the man's on different. He's doing different things right now. And the only thing I will say, the only downer of the game, I think Klopp got a little bit wrong, was taking Darwin off. I don't think taking Darwin off. I think we went a bit too defensive minded when Darwin came off. And Darwin, I know he was offside a lot and all stuff, but he was a problem. It was a proper more game.
Could
I just-
could he not be knackered though, Jamie? Because you got to remember, since he came
Fuck
back,
it.
3 games
90
in a row,
minutes,
we've ran him into the ground in those 3 games. Do you know what I mean?
I'd rather Darwin played 90 minutes here and not play the FA Cup game.
Yeah, exactly. We got FA Cup, then we got 2 weeks off. You have to.
Yeah,
he was
No, but guys,
he's doing the
remember
bits,
he's
man.
gonna go. He's gonna go and play for Bielsa on international duty. He ain't getting no break during them 2 weeks. You know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Can I
Like,
just quickly add as well? Can I just quickly add as
Yeah,
well?
go on,
We
go on,
didn't have
Bruno.
Allison in this game. We didn't have Allison in this game, and also I forgot to mention
or
as
Ibu,
well.
or Jones, or Trent,
12 players
or
out.
Jota.
12 players were out. I was worried about this game. I thought he was going to get thumped because when I saw that bench, yes, Sarah was on the bench and Gakpo, but after that, I was a bit worried, but the boys did me proud. Like I said, that referee, I want him sacked. He's got
It's always him as well.
Has anyone spoke about this yet? That I actually think Ederson should have been sent off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Has anyone mentioned this yet?
I'll be honest,
Because
I feel like that would be
Darwin would have gone round him and put it in an empty net. I don't get why it was a yellow card. I really don't get it. Should have been sent off.
I mean, do we get any of the rules, Jamie? Does anyone? I mean, a big up Diogo and Dean who've just come in. Dean, talk to me, bro. What's going on, bro? How you been, man?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. I missed the Friday live, man. Yo, the calling shows, man. We should go back to every Fridays, guys. What are you doing to us, man?
No, talk to me though, bro. Talk to me. How you feeling after that, man?
Yeah, I mean,
bro?
I enjoyed the game. To be honest with you, one of the best. Look, because before the game, like everybody was writing us off, like, we're not gonna win this. We're not gonna do anything. Given the injuries, because it looked like for the past matches it's been like wishy-washy. We haven't been winning matches like clear cut. Like it's been like even the last game we won 5-1. They should have scored probably 5 or 6 goals. Is that Slavia Prague? They should have scored like 6 goals because we were so poor at the back. Like Kwanzaa and Skonate. Yeah. They like created a lot of chances, but seems like I think if you remember last year, I made this point where it seemed like against the top 6, there's something out of that comes from Norway. Like what's happening? Like we just seem to find some extra edge when it comes to our gameplay. So I'm really proud of the game, despite the whole penalty thing. I mean, we should have finished our chances. To be honest with you guys, like Diaz, it always goes back to so much energy, so much running. So much, he's got everything we need, but the end, it's like Doku. He gives me like a Doku. I don't want to compare him to Doku, but sometimes it does. Like, what are you doing? Like, just once you do something, you pass your man. Look, remember I told you the other time about Walker. You can beat Walker as long as you're not running at him. You can one-on-one, you can beat him. It's not a good defense. You saw him. He turned him inside out like 3 times today. He can. He's not. I've seen Walker. He relies on his space, so he did that. I think he saw. Okay, I can beat this man. He was beating him. They were like doubling up on Diaz, and he showed that he's probably going to come back to the Diaz we know. But the end product, man, keeps on. We should have 4-5-1 today, bro. I don't want to lie, man. So the penalty is 50-50. If the ref had given it penalty, he didn't. We can't keep on dwelling on what could have been instead of just getting our job done. I think we need to do that like now. So here's a question to everybody. Given we still level when it comes to points with Arsenal, and Arsenal and Man City are playing in 2 weeks' time, I think we have a better chance to winning the league because we showed today that we can beat. If we can play like this against Man City, I think everybody that's coming right now, they are scared. They can see that, okay, Liverpool is not and I think 90 or 80% of the games are at home. So who do you want to drop points on that game? Is it because if Arsenal wins that game, that means they have a slight edge?
It's got to be a draw. And you've always got. You always need both teams to drop points. It's always got to be both teams, in my opinion.
I don't know. I actually think I'd rather City win that game.
Yeah, City win.
I'd rather City win that game because I don't think City are as good as Liverpool and Arsenal this season. I've already predicted City to finish 3rd. I just think they're a bit below par.
Okay.
And I think Arsenal are the real issue. I mean, we like to laugh at Arsenal, but I do think they're the real issue. They got
Arsenal are the real deal, 100%.
Yeah.
Arsenal are the real deal.
I
no
think
doubt,
they're the threat. If City win that game, we beat. Look, we got Brighton and Sheffield United in our next 2 Premier League games, and they're both at home. Liverpool
Brighton's no cakewalk, though. You know what Brighton
yeah,
are.
but
You know.
I mean, they should
Brighton
still beat them, and then you should be beating Sheffield United by 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this draw ain't actually that worse of a result.
Yeah.
City go and beat Arsenal when we play Brighton first on the 31st. If we beat them, we go top. City then beat Arsenal, then that leaves a nice little gap between ourselves and Arsenal. Then yeah, and then we've got Sheffield United at home. So I'd rather it that way around actually.
The only thing, Jamie, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Karen.
No, because I think City might win the Champions League. I personally think they go win the Champions League. So I think that's going to take a lot of their distraction for the rest of the season. Also, I don't think De Bruyne is still fully fit. That's why he came off today.
Go on, Josh. You got, and then I'm going to bring Diogo in because he hasn't got to say anything yet. Go on, Josh.
The only thing for Arsenal is like, if they win that, the problem with Arsenal is the Champions League. Yeah, when it gets to that quarters, the semis, depending on who they draw. Let's say they draw City. Let's say they draw Madrid. Yeah, and they've got that game on the weekend, game midweek. Do they have that squad? Because yes. They've got the first 11, but they don't have that squad. They don't have them subs to bring on. Yeah, Jesus has come back. Yeah, Partey's come back. But I just don't think they have that squad to be able to say that they're going to be a problem. Do you know what I mean? So if the best thing for that Arsenal City game is a draw, let's be honest. I just don't think Arsenal are there. Don't get me wrong though. Arsenal are a problem, but I feel like just because of they haven't been in that Champions League. Do you know what I mean? They haven't been in there for the past few years. So when it gets to them crunch times, can they handle it? Can they handle that pressure? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I hear you, man. All right, Dogo, I'm going to come to you next. Then I'm going to read out the supers. Then we're going to do player ratings. This will be interesting, trying to get this many people to agree on the ratings for the players. It's going to be a joke. But yeah, Diogo, talk to me, bro. How you feeling after the game, bro?
Oh, it's Kadema.
Okay, yeah, obviously. What's going on? How you feeling?
Diogo Jota is a gun man. But I agree with everybody. That game, we like 2 points drop. They're not at that old. They're not a good point. Like 2 points drop there. Yeah. And all the man them who didn't believe in Endinho. I want to know which part there is now. Know that kind of. Because I always believe. You could ask anybody on the channel. I always believe. Never give up. Diaz should I be walking off the pitch with a hat trick tonight? You know that kind of way?
Yeah, he should have, or at least the brace.
Exactly. Gakpo. You gotta look to Selian like Vinicius Jr. or somebody. You know that kind of way? I don't think he's good enough to be playing for this team no more.
It's harsh.
It's about to get controversial.
And just say something. You see that penalty at the end that we should have got? Yeah. Harry Kane gets that penalty.
Yeah, because he white and he English.
Harry Kane gets that penalty, man. No, it's true, man. Harry Kane gets that penalty. I'm telling you.
I've already said it. Michael Oliver should be sacked tonight. I want to hear on Sky Sports breaking news. It's been sent to
Jamie Carragher agrees with him. Carragher said it weren't a penalty.
Well, he's talking up his arse then.
I don't know what's going on with Carragher these days, man.
He was never getting that penalty.
Sadiq, check your Insta, bro. Check your Insta, bro, for the link. Carragher said it wasn't a penalty, did you say?
Well, he's talking up his arse.
I don't rate the guy.
Carragher just said it's not a penalty. He agrees with the rest.
When you talk, I just question ball knowledge, honestly.
Wow, that's mad still. I'm never gonna lie. That's mad. But yeah.
Any other team does a penalty because it's Manchester City. Check them referee account in the morning. Check it.
100%. And do you want to know what? Even if it's not a thing where we look at it and we go, right, it's actual corruption. They've cheated. They definitely did it because they wanted to make sure City didn't lose the game. Even if we take all of that out of it, because of the magnitude of the game, they bottled it. They know how important that penalty could have been in the title race, and their ass has gone. They've bottled it. They've absolutely bottled it.
Is to get all the calls on them correct. These kinds of calls. You understand?
Let's see what Mike Dean has got to say on Monday. Let's see if he's got the bottle to speak up.
It's it's one of the two, and neither of them are acceptable. That's the worst thing about it. Whichever one it is, it doesn't matter. Neither of them are acceptable. There's
No,
no.
the most hurtful part is you just get punished for complaining. So when you complain, the punish you for that.
Yeah.
The fine you.
Which is why Klopp was actually very, very composed. I don't know if anybody's seen it. He was super composed with how we spoke about it. Do you know what I mean? He just said, look, if you don't think that's a penalty, I don't know if you watch football properly. Do you know what I mean? Like he just tried to keep it diplomatic because he knows that he's gonna get in trouble. Do you know what I'm saying? But while I just wait for Sadiq to jump in, let me get through some of these supers and then we'll do the player ratings. NGA, City potentially having Ortega against Arsenal. Yeah, that weakens City even more. Arsenal winning that game, people. They're winning that game.
Arsenal's record at the Etihad is absolutely shocking. They've been thumped 5-1 each time they've gone there.
I know, but let's be honest, bro. Things are changing. City won Tottenham. They didn't win before. They've won there this season. Them things can change anytime. Yeah, go on, Dean.
Is he drifting? I don't think Ortega is a bad goalkeeper though. Only Ederson is better at kicking and distribution. Ortega is a very good shotstopper. You see that save against Darwin. I've seen him in cup games. Ortega, you can't underestimate him.
No, he's not rubbish. He's not rubbish, bro. But he's definitely a step down from Ederson, though, which weakens. I don't even think he's good at shot stopping, bro. To be honest. I think he's good with his distribution. I think it's the other way around. I think his distribution is decent still, but his shot stopping, he carries a lot of shots, bro. You know those goalies who make the save but don't think about what can happen afterwards. I always think that's like you can't be a top goalkeeper until you make a save and then you play that snooker move afterwards. Where's the ball going? Make sure it doesn't go anywhere dangerous after the save. You know, you get those goalies that just like to make the save and then the ball just rebounds to someone because he's one of them goalies for me. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Football... Go on.
I was just going to say as well, the only confidence I would say about Arsenal is like their keepers aren't the greatest. They're okay, they're not the greatest, but they've got a good defense behind them. So that's what makes me confident that Arsenal are going to win it.
Football Bud said, I'm a Man United fan and Liverpool got robbed. Appreciate that, bro. When a rival admits it, you know it's real. Because people didn't give us a prayer before kickoff. Yeah, true. Gangan Deep says Diaz has got blood on his hands. I can't lie. I have PTSD in the title race. History shows that we never get over the line. We needed that win today. Gangan Deep, stay positive, man. Stay positive, bro. Foot says Arsenal still have City away, Chelsea, Spurs away, and Man United away. I think we now have the easier running. Apart from Man United away, Arsenal will drop points. That's true. The way they're playing at the moment says they'll win those games, but your total facts are what you're saying, bro.
But hang on. Can I just quickly add, we've still got to play Manchester United, Tottenham, and Everton. Remember, it's not easy going over there.
We do. And Tottenham came to Anfield in the quad chasing season and took a point away. So let's not underestimate how difficult will be Tottenham coming to Anfield.
I might be bantering this lot for not winning a title since Tracy Beaker, but we can't sit here and underestimate them.
In a one-off game, facts. Jay says Haaland got pocketed. He 100% did. Foot LFC again. That kick from Doku. This is Sparta. Real talk, man. Madness. Plano Boy says Klopp can't keep bottling against City. Plano Boy, he did not bottle today. Come on, he did not bottle today at all. That's too far, bro. I disagree with that. Taji says bagger draw games always cost us. I get it, but this is a different one because this is against your rival. This isn't a draw against Brighton or a draw against Fulham. Against Man City, it's not the same vibe because they didn't gain an advantage and you didn't gain one on them. Do you get what I'm saying?
We've dropped points now at Anfield. Man U 0-0. Arsenal 1-1.
The Man U one.
And all of these games we should have. We had chances to win. Do you know what I mean? The Trent chance in the Arsenal game. That 3,900 chances we had in the Man U game, and then this game as well. We've had three.
Yeah, the
I
Man, no,
know City had their chances.
the Man U
Come on,
game
man.
one.
We
Man, no, Man
Arsenal
U
one
game,
should
you're
have had
spot
a
on, bro.
penalty.
But you know what I mean. It's our last one here before we go into player ratings. Charlie says replacing Nunes for Gakpo was a mistake. When Gakpo came on, I knew Klopp was going for the draw. Diaz should have scored today. On the flip side of that, though, Charlie, if I'm being honest with you, if you looked at any manager who's going for the draw, it was Guardiola. His substitutions, his formation changes and tactical tweaks, Guardiola was like, I'm escaping here with my life. I want the draw. I don't think Klopp was going for the draw. I think Klopp made a change that he thought was needed. Even if we look at it in hindsight and we say it's not right, he looked at it like Nunes is tired, Cody's fresh, and I'm trying to bring something different into the game. It didn't work. It didn't work, you know what I mean? But I don't think it looked like he wanted to go for the draw. I wouldn't say the change meant it was an attacker for an attacker. That's not going for the draw, in my opinion.
Even Cody with the new fade, and he's still crap. It's not. It's just not.
Yeah.
I feel for Cody. I think Cody will be better next season. It's just one of them years for him. That's all.
Yeah.
I remember people saying the same thing about Nunes, and I kept saying, give this guy time, and now all of a sudden everyone's going, Nunes this, Nunes that. See?
Shocking today.
It's an example.
He's just overthinking a few things right now. I think just get into form. And
people, let me bring Sadiq in because he hasn't said anything yet. What's going on, bro?
All good, man. Can you hear me? Sorry about any background noise. I'm on a bus, London transport. Just quickly. You know what? First half, I was concerned. Do you know what I mean? I think I had every reason to be concerned. But on the whole, I felt like we made a good account for ourselves. Like the City were there for the taking, especially in that second half. I'm not going to sit here and like the whole penalty thing. Realistically, I said this on my WhatsApp group. We know we're not going to get those. Do you know what I mean? We need to finish off our dinner. Diaz unfortunately had the best chances to put us ahead, and it didn't happen. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, the way I look at it is, if you said to me at the beginning of this match that it would be a draw, I would have taken it. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, we could have got victory. Do you know what I mean? And they could have got victory. Look at that Doku chance. Do you know what I mean? But I think we made a good account for ourselves, and don't forget, we've got people to come back. Do you know what I mean? That's the strongest 11 we could have filled with all our injuries, and we almost beat City. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to sit there and moan about it. Hopefully, Arsenal will bottle it against City, or it's another draw. That puts us ahead, and we'll see, man. It's still in our hands, but yeah, still flipping. It's not the result we all wanted. Do you know what I mean? That's all I wanted to say.
No, I hear you on that, bro. I hear you. Right. This is going to be mad. I'm going to start from the top and work my way down, you know, getting everyone's opinion, and we'll see if we agree on it. People in the chat as well, obviously, you know, we might need you lot. Right. Kelleher. I'm personally, actually, I'll go last, actually, every time. So, as you know, flipping that, it's gone so small, I can just about see it. Isaiah, I think it's you next. Yeah, all right. So, yeah.
I'll go.
What would you give Kelleher, bro?
I would have gone 6.5, but then I remembered the couple of saves he make, especially the Foden one. So I'll go 7.5. But I just believe that one at the first post, if he was more alert, he would have saved it because he has the talent to do that. So I'll go 7.5.
Okay. Cat Sunday, what would you go, bro?
I would have said 8. I think he was actually pretty good distribution wise as well. That save he made against Foden. So yeah, I'd give Kelleher an 8.
Josh? You're mute, bro. You're mute.
Sorry. No, he's an 8. He's an 8 at least, minimum. He played well today, man. The saves, distribution was very good. Come on, man. We can't be too harsh on him today.
Yeah, Bruno?
Despite the fact that he was beaten at his near post, I mean, everyone knows that you shouldn't be beaten at near post. He was very good. I'll give him at least 7.8. So yeah.
Just Labs, what you saying?
I'm gonna go with 8 as well. Apart from that goal from Stones, he was pretty good. Distribution was good. That save against Foden was good. Overall, yeah, pretty good. He didn't really have much. Like he didn't do that many saves. Like he wasn't getting peppered or anything. But apart from that first goal, I think he was alright. Yeah, 8.
Jamie?
I must have been watching something else because I thought Kelleher was pretty flawless all game. He could do nothing about the goal. His footwork is better than Alisson's. There you go. I said it. People can come for me. But yeah, I'll give him a 9. I don't know what he did wrong.
Yeah, Jota's a gunman. What are you giving him, bro?
Alisson was saving that. He had to get 7.
7. Sadiq, what are you giving him, bro?
Let's just make something clear. I'm going to give him an 8. But the goal that they scored was a set piece. But we checked afterwards. The set piece, the corner set piece guy was giving it the thumbs up. So they obviously worked on that. You know what I mean? And my man moving the other guy out of the way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's unlucky, but other than that, I thought he was flawless as well. So I wouldn't be mad at 8 or 8.5.
Dean, what would you give him, bro? You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8. It was very good. I mean, people are forgetting that was very good, clever play from Man City. We did it, remember, to Barcelona. Corner taken quickly. So kudos to them. But also, he's not a big like Alisson. He's a small guy. So yeah, 8.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel a little bit like Jamie. Like, I do think that he could have done better with the goal slightly. Not laying any blame at him, but maybe, yeah, he could have got across a bit quicker. I think from a corner, it's a bit harsh to call it your near post because everybody kind of knows the way you're set up as a goalkeeper, you kind of have to be central as a goalie. There's not really a near post from a corner. It feels like the near post because it's the closest post to the corner taker. But is it really your near post in that regard? I don't know. I thought he was pretty flawless, though. Other than that, I would actually give him a 9.5. If I was being honest with
Drift. And the thing that everyone keeps forgetting here with that goal, and I don't think we're talking about enough, that's arguably one of the best passes of the season at De Bruyne corner.
It's a brilliant set piece.
He got the swing completely different on his right foot. No one's expecting that kind of pass. The power and precision to get that pass correct. I don't think any keeper's saving it. It was an immense bit of play, and I can't blame anyone for it, man. It was the only world-class thing De Bruyne did all game, and it was immense.
All right, 8.5 is probably what I'll say averages out from what everybody was saying then. So we'll put Kelleher at an 8.5. Next in line would be Bradley at right back. Isaiah, what you going for Bradley, bro?
9. I loved how he bodied up Pep for the ball at the beginning of the game too. Brilliant. It would have been 10 if he had just shoot first time with the chance he had. I don't know why he passed, but good game.
Yeah. Cat Sand, what are you giving him, bro?
I'm giving him a 8.5 to a 9. I used to play as a right back, and he had Alvarez on toast. Only annoying thing was, the chances he got in the box instead of crossing it, that he could have maybe taken a shot, but he was really good. So I'd say 8.5 or 9.
Okay, Josh.
Yeah, man, Bradley was good today, especially considering he never had Konate to cover him. He had Kwanzaa over on that side there. It was that side was 2 young boys. You gotta give him at least 8.5 in this game, and 8.5.
Bruno.
Yeah, same. I mean, he was very good. I mean, he should have scored that goal. I mean, John and Arisa would have been proud of that one. I'll give him an 8.4. I think that was pretty good.
Just Loves, what are you giving him, bro?
I'm gonna give him an 8.5. I think he was good, very energetic. There was like a couple of times where he did kind of get done up, but apart from that, he was really good. That chance he should have scored, I think. But again, really energetic and really, really good. And remember, the guy, he's still really young, so I can't really fault him for whatever he was doing. And yeah, 8.5, I think.
Yeah, Jamie, what you going for, bro?
Conor Bradley, look, he made Bernardo Silva his bitch tonight. And you know, Bernardo's going out later to buy him ice cream. You know what I'm saying? That's what Connor did to him today. I'm going 8.5 Conor Bradley. I thought he had a really solid game for a 19. What is he? 19, 20 now for a young kid coming in that big game. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of arguments in the next few weeks. Should you just say right back when a certain man's fit? So that's how well he's playing. So yeah, 8.5.
Yeah. Joe's a go, man. What you going for, Bradley, bro?
8.
8.5.
8. I doesn't get points.
8. Okay, 8. Sadiq, what you going for, Bradley, bro?
I think Bradley played extremely well. As Jamie just said, 19-year-old playing for Liverpool against Man City, you know, treble winners, and to put in a performance like that, you know, I've got to allow him for little things. You know what? I'm going to put it out there. I think he deserves a 9. You know what I mean? It must have been, you know, he could have had hardly any sleep coming into this game, knowing what this game means. And he made the count for himself very well. I'm very proud of that boy. So I'm giving him a 9.
And Dean, what you giving him, bro?
I think we just need to do the right thing, man. Like, let's just give him the position, man. Trent has to maybe try the midfield, man, because we look so secure. I was not worried when I saw him there, because he's very composed. He knows when to go forward. He's very good, man. Like, for his age, imagine if he's just slightly adjust his attacking. You know what I mean? Just shoot. Why you? Even when he tried to cross the balls, he's not picking up anybody. He's just spamming. I think he should have done better. Other than that, I'll give him, for me, it's a 9. He did well. He did really well.
Yeah, I'd go an 8.5 to a 9 as well. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today. We'll give him a 9. He was wicked. I think maybe the first 5 minutes he looked a little nervy, and then after that he just went on to do big things. Kwanzaa. Isaiah again.
Also, just to follow up on how good Bradley is for us, there's an argument to say the chance Juku had where he hit the post. If he was up against Bradley, I don't think he would have had the chance to cut on his left hand shoot. Regarding Kwanzaa, I'll go 9 again. Didn't put a foot wrong, especially for his experience so far to come in such a big game. Because I would have personally started Gomez centre back and gone with Robbo left back. But I realized both Pep and Klopp wanted to play a back 3 football with flooding the midfield with the extra defender, because even Stones went into midfield and they played a back 3 at certain times. So yeah, I'll go 9 for sure for Kwanzaa.
Cat Sunday.
9.5 for the truth, man. Nah, that guy was like immense, man. Like, honestly, on the ball, passing wise, I actually agree with you, Drift, with what you said about his passing. His passing is very good for his age, so I'm gonna say 9.5.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Josh.
Now, Kwanzaa played good today, but I think there was 1 or 2 chances he gave away. There was that cross-field pass from Van Dijk, and then he gave the ball away, and it led to a chance at City, which could have cost us a goal. If it wasn't for them type of things there, I'd put him on a 8.5, 8. But those 2 chances could be costly. Do you know what I mean? If they took those chances, we would be screwing. But that run through, that Matt S run through and a shot on goal, come on, man. Kwanzaa is the truth, but I have to say 7.5 for Kwanzaa.
Whoa, that long. Look,
listen, go back and watch that chance. Van Dijk crossed the ball, he crossed field, and then Kwanzaa gave it away. And if City would have capitalized on that, we're all screwing. Yeah, and I think he done that once or twice a day, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if anybody else remembers, but I definitely remember that chance there.
Nah, that harsh. I think that harsh.
Might be harsh, but go look at that chance.
That's definitely harsh still. That's mad harsh. But yeah, no, fair enough with that, you know what I mean? Bruno, we going for Kwanzaa?
I'm going to give him an 8, simply because, they lapse of concentration at times. There were parts of the game where he lost a little bit of concentration. If you could fix that, because they could have scored from those chances. Apart from that, everything else was good. Yeah, an 8.
Cool. So a bit of background noise. I'm not sure who it's from, but there's some background noise. Just Labs, where you going? You there, bro? All right, Jamie, what are you going for Kwanzaa, bro?
Again, Kwanzaa, another young kid, debut season with Liverpool, played loads of games now, not putting a foot wrong. Inexperienced at times is going to show because he's a young kid and you allow that. A couple of times he tried to play the ball out and got caught a little bit. That could have cost us, but he learns from it and he learned for it through the game. Defensively, apart from that, I thought he's defensively brilliant. Coming out with the ball, Matip-like, you like to see it. Talks, chats. He's a unit. He's got pace. Kept Haaland quiet. 8.5.
8.5. As a gunman, what you going for Kwanzaa, bro? So I can't hear you, bro. Your mic's cutting up a bit.
I get my 8 still. 8.
8. Sadiq, what you going for Kwanzaa, bro?
VBQ, you need to remember, I call him VBQ. VBQ, for me, I'll give him an 8.5. Could I just double check something? Did Haaland score today?
Nah.
Okay, yeah, 8.5, mate. Thank you.
Dean, where you going?
Yeah, it was good, man. Same 8.5. I mean, mistakes are bound to happen when you like you play with a lot of confidence. Sometimes you get over, but I mean, he's learning. Like even De Bruyne even the top players make mistakes. I mean, we can't use that against him all the time. So it's good. 8.5 for me. Yeah, good.
Yeah. The one or two little things that he did that was slightly off or whatever. That's the only thing stopping me giving him a 10. I'm going 9.5 for Kwanzaa. I thought he was absolutely immense today. There were times when he almost looked as good as Virgil during the game. He was winning everything, making the tackles clear. He was immense. Like, this kid is the real deal, man. This kid's absolutely the real deal. But if we're averaging it out, I'd probably say he lands on about 8.5 from what everybody's been saying. I think that's very low, but fair enough. We'll go with it.
Also, just to add to your point, I also feel like today Klopp did the best, used the best tactics because we didn't really play like the highest line, so we played to his strengths too. Because it's not quickest. He knew that we were playing against a quick attacking team, so the line was not too crazy. If you notice, so he had time to be, to do his thing. But yeah, it was really nice. I enjoyed this game.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Who we got? Virgil. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, this is a democracy, not a dictatorship. But for this one, we're not even discussing it. If you want to jump in with your positives, by all means, let's talk about the captain. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. He's getting an Alcantara, and it is what it is. Is there anyone who wants to? No. Is there anyone who wants to?
Yeah.
Flawless.
I think that's unanimous.
He's absolutely flawless. There's 3 players in that position today, by the way.
Is there anything he could have done more but score? There isn't, is there? Really? If you
no.
Flawless performance there.
What you basically saw today was an OnlyFans version of centre back.
What in the name?
It should have been membership only. That's how good that defending was. You should only see that behind a paywall. People shouldn't be allowed to watch that for free. No way, man.
all I will say on that is they thought he was done. And that's all I got to say on that.
While you're there, while you're in the Alcantara, just put Endo there as well, man. He deserves it. Man.
No, don't
put
do
Endo
that.
there, man.
Endo
Come
had
on,
her
man.
Endo had her own section.
Oh no. No. We gotta go right. We gotta go left back now. So Joey obviously started at left back. So
Joey can stay where he is there.
What you think he was at?
No. I would say 6.57.
Yeah. I didn't think Joey was great today.
Put Joey in 7 for me. Put Joey on a 7 for me, please.
I would say 7 because he locked down Foden. Foden was basically quiet whole game.
Yeah.
He did get done up once though by Foden. I did remember that one time.
Let's agree on a 7.5. I think Joey was good today. He wasn't brilliant. He was good though. He was good. Had to change his position and go over to the right as well. Was pretty good there.
Joey's been rinsed. Do you know what I mean? He's been rinsed, and the fact of the matter was, he's played He's played another 90 minutes or 98 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not getting any rest because Trent's out. Do you know what I mean? So I get the performance wasn't to the level that we know he can play, but I would say, you know, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here with our players.
He was shattered. You can see it in Joey. Joey was
Yeah.
tired.
I think we're underestimating how much we have actually ran Joey into the ground. You know, like I don't know anyone here who's actually played football, even just at a Sunday league level. Doesn't even have to be high level football. If you get asked during a game to change your role 2-3 times during a game, and 1 minute you're up against this guy, you get used to playing against him. Then you got to change, you got to get used to this, and you're doing that all the time, like he has. For him to have kept his form at the level it's been, doing all of that, it's impeccable. Like I think it's going under the radar. If I'm being honest with you,
Yeah.
He needs a rest. He needs a rest. Like he's really been run into the ground. He really does need a rest.
I agree. I agree.
All right, moving into midfield, Endo.
Put him alongside Allison. Alongside
Endo was absolutely fabulous. Put him in the top 10.
Right next to Virgil.
Endo
He's
11.
arguably, he was so good today. He was so good today. Kevin De Bruyne had to go off. That's how good Endo was.
Forgot about that. Kevin De Bruyne had to be substituted.
Lost it. Absolutely.
I mean, is there anyone who disagree with him getting 10.5?
Nope. 100% deserves it.
The Terry Crews mean when he's got and he's got them in the headlock. You know what I mean? He had Man City's midfield in the headlock today, man. He was bossy. He was immensely.
Endinho. Yo.
So I'm just trying to figure out who's the background noise. It might be just Labs, bro. I think it's you that's giving me. There's a lot of background noise, but if you could try and I don't know what it is, but it sounds like quite noisy, bro. So just only unmute when you're about to talk, bro. I mean, is there anybody who's gonna argue with
Drift? Our midfield completely outplayed City's midfield today. Completely. And it was down to Endo and McAllister. They were flawless.
The only thing we lacked today was finishing. The City got outplayed.
It's true, especially in the second half. Because obviously I didn't get you lot's take at half time. I was with the boys. I personally think Liverpool edged the first half. Does anybody disagree? Does anybody think City were the better team in the first half?
City buried a chance, but I find we was 50-50, maybe 51 City, 49 us. But and I find we played well. If you ask,
we had chances. If we had taken our chances, we would have gone in 2-1 ahead.
But remember,
we just didn't have our chances on target, but we had the better half. But City had their chances.
I think it was 55-45 in the first half. I think we definitely edged the first half, 100%.
I think Liverpool were a better team for the last 15 minutes of the first half. Going into half time.
The first 5 minutes was a little shaky.
Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe even the first 10 was a little shaky, but then once we settled down, yeah, I definitely think we were better than them.
The first 13 minutes, my heart was beating like crazy. I was like, calm down.
What? I was like, yo, the shit could go left.
Yeah, no, I hear that. All right, so yeah, no thingy there. The only letdown in the midfield. I'm gonna do this individually instead of it because let's go through this. All right, Isaiah Soboslai.
So first thing I'll say is his relationship with Haaland starting to really annoy me because the game at the Etihad, it was all laughing and thing in the box when the corner was happening, and then in the match,
don't hit no man no bounce. Don't slap no five. Don't hit no man no bounce here, Sonia.
You basically get beat from Ake, and then they scored the goal with Haaland. Like his focus, I don't know. Like his first few games for us was really good, and it's so like how serious him and Mac 10 came into the team. But I don't know, but I think like the hype sort of got to Szoboszlai in a sense, but I just hope he gets that out of his mentality. Like it's not a friendship thing when we play in City. Like I even saw after the game, Trent was giving him a high five, and then Haaland pulled him away from Trent. Like well, them kind of thing. I just find like do them outside of the camera, like where I don't have to see because I'll just say like a 6. Maybe a 6 because he should have shoot the chance he got to, but he passed the ball, so I'll say 6.
No, for the 10 games we've been saying it. He shooting when he's supposed to pass. He passing when he's supposed to shoot. Like we just say it now. The man playing shit. I wish
No, he
Curtis
is.
Jones.
He is. No, he is. He's playing poorly, man. Josh, what are you getting for Soboslai?
Can't lie. The header in the first half, he was losing his man. But he looks like a guy that has been out for a while. Do you know what I mean? And obviously he's been thrown back in the deep end.
But poor before the injury.
Yeah. Even before the injury, he was a little shaky. But then again, we was all saying at the start of the season, he was immense. Do you know what I mean? The first 10 games, whatever it was, he was immense. Do you know what I mean? He had the legs. He was running all over the place. We was running him into the ground. You know what I mean? So he wasn't good today. He was average. He was average. 5.5.
5, yeah. Bruno?
I thought that Soboslai was poor. That thing at the end with him sitting there shaking hands and kissing flipping Aaron Haaland. What in the name of garbage is that, man? When you're in the game, get into the game. None of this kissy, huggy, man. Jamaican slap that ball in the top corner. None of this kissy Man City players, man.
They grew up together in it, but it's not. I don't like it either. I don't like it.
No,
Either.
man. Get into the man. I'll give him a 4.5.
Gary Neville didn't even shake his brother's hand when they used to play Everton. What are you doing?
That's true. Yeah, it's true. Isn't it? Just Love. What you got for Soboslai, bro?
Again, he tried to go for the spectacular a lot of the time. Like, you know, that header, he didn't need to jump like that. I don't know. He's just not been the same from, you know, when he started off at Liverpool. I'll just give him a 5. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't like amazing either. It was just like average. You get me?
Nah, Jamie, what you going for Sobo?
Soboslai. You know, when you're in school and you write your name in your exam, and you get a mark. That's a point, yeah. So I'll give Soboslai a point for having his name on the team sheet today. So that's 1. The rest of his game, look, Soboslai is playing like a player at the moment who don't understand his role in the team. McAllister and Endo do, but Soboslai looks like he doesn't quite understand his role in the team just yet. Look, Liverpool's midfield improved when Harvey Elliott went in there, in my opinion, because he presses better. I'll give Soboslai 5. I just don't think it was his game today. He's coming back from injury as well, so I'll go give him a bit of benefit of the doubt on that part as well. But yeah, he weren't great today, and there's no problem with admitting it. But yeah, 5 for me.
5. Joe, as a godman, what you going for Sobo? You there, bro?
Oh no, I give him a 5. Yeah, like I say, he been out of form. Dog. And I sound like I feel like I get catfish with this person. You know that kind of.
Yeah, I hear you. He's definitely. I don't know. He's been flipping.
A very average game.
He's
5.
been space jammed for sure. I don't know what's happened to him. Sadiq, what you going for Sobo, bro?
No man, no bongs, no snap.
5.
5, dog.
5. Dean, what you going for Sobo?
Yeah, I mean, listening to everybody, I think I can give him more than 4, man. Like, there's so many times, you know, in transition when we won position quickly, and all you had to do was just slide it in. I started to do things like, what are you doing? This is like your basic. This is your game. Like, just pass the ball, like simple pass, and this in, and then he was very poor, man. Like, because he didn't have to defend because Endo was cleaning up, he was running back, he was, cutting passing lanes and all that stuff. So you were supposed to give us something going forward, but you failed to do so. So I think he needs to step up. Otherwise, Elliot is a good shout, man. Kudos to you, Drifty, because you said it, man. I remember you said it. You mentioned that Elliot has been better than Sobo this season. You saw it, man. Like, I thought maybe he's trying to understand the game a little bit more because of the roles, but I feel like, I don't know if it's a confidence thing or I don't know what's happening to him, man, because he came on with a whole bunch of confidence and a lot of energy, and then all of a sudden it started dying down. I don't know what's happening to him, but yeah, man, I hope he steps up, man, because we need him, especially now. We need him. But yeah, 4 for me.
Yeah, I would have gone 5 as well. I thought he was average today. He was, man. I'm very disappointed. There's a part of me that just thinks that we should just take that number shirt off him, put that number shirt up, retire it, and just stop letting these men carry the weight of this shirt, because everyone who puts on this number 8 shirt, they're not ready for it. And we're talking about ballers. Soboslai and Naby are ballers, and they put that shirt on and they just like, it's too heavy. We just need to retire that.
So what you saying, Drift? That Naby's cursed the shirt? Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
I
I just think nobody can carry the weight of the shirt. Like, I just don't think anyone can carry the weight of this number 8 shirt. I just don't.
Quick question: why was he playing left centre mid and Mac right centre mid?
What, today? You mean?
Yeah. He was playing on the left side he was playing left 8.
Probably to make it easier for him to get shots off, innit? Because if you think about it, when you play on that side, you can kind of, maybe it was to see if we can get something out of him, because on the right side he ain't playing well either.
He can't make a 5-yard pass because he playing on the left.
Yeah, it's
not even right. It's not even that, but he's been playing right 8 all year. Do you know what I mean? Mac's been playing left 8 all year, and I know that probably he played Mac on the right 8 because we have Bradley and Konza on that side, so we need to do more protective work.
What we doing here? Come on. As a poor excuse.
No, yeah, we have. No, it's not an excuse. I'm just asking a question. What do you mean?
I think it was so that he can shoot. I think it was on the left side. And you know what? It might even have had a little bit to do with maybe McAllister being able to help Elliott on that side as well. Like, maybe he was thinking, you've got Diaz and Soboslai on that side, and then you've got, because Soboslai's a bit out of form, McAllister being a better player, be over on that side to help Elliott a little bit. That might have been in the thinking as well. Who knows? Yeah. Only Klopp will know, innit? But
you know what's mad? I think when Curtis Jones is fit, so Soboslai don't play.
No, that's facts.
So,
yeah, for sure.
Curtis Jones hasn't done nothing wrong this season, has he? So, yeah.
Curtis Jones is arguably, until he got the injury, you'd probably have said he was our best midfielder. Now you'd probably say it's McAllister. But until he got the injury, Jones was the best midfielder. So, you know what I mean? He comes back in straight away.
Harvey.
Harvey next. What we saying for Harvey?
Harvey 8. I thought Harvey was really good today.
8? Harvey get a 10.
I'm not gonna lie, Jamie. I'm a little disappointed in you, bro. Only an 8 for Elliott, bro.
Yeah, I'm only going with the 8 because I thought he actually got better when he went into the midfield position. I thought he improved more when he went into that midfield position. I think if he played from midfield from the start, he might have seen a better, higher rating. But his pressing is fantastic. It's so underrated. And then I'll tell you what is underrated with Harvey. His final ball. He's actually got a really good final ball. He's got a good cross. He's got a nice little pass. That pass he does when he's on that right hand side, when he picks that little bit of space in between the winger and the centre forward, and he just gets that ball there. He's good at playing the ball around the corner. Good at playing that disguised little pass. He's a good player, Harvey Elliott, and we all forget he's 20 years old and he's played 106 games at Liverpool. Incredible.
I wish it was him that had that chance when Diaz should have through balled it to Nunes, because Elliott would have. Elliott would have executed that, you know what I mean, perfectly, and Nunes would have been in on goal. I personally would go 9 for Elliott. I thought Elliott was exceptional. First half, I think he was a little bit quiet, but more in an attacking sense. He was still dropping deep, getting the ball, making good passes, being involved in the game. He just wasn't giving us any threat in an attacking sense from the wide area. But we all know it is a struggle for Elliott to play that role because he doesn't have the pace to really play that wide role. I still thought he was involved in the game though, and he was playing all right. And then second half, he was all over the place. I've never seen a man like he must be the Energizer bunny. And he just needed to, like, you know, have a new Duracell put in him every, like, 20 minutes or whatever, because the man never stopped running. I swear he never stopped running.
And he plays like a fan. He plays like a fan of the club. Like, he loves the club. You know what I mean? He runs his heart out every game for the club. You know what I mean? That's what he plays like. Like, as if one of us got the shirt, we just be running. You know what I mean? Just bare effort.
He's us, innit? He's one of us. He's literally one of us. That's what it is. He's one of us playing for the team.
He's playing for the badge.
Guys, I
100%.
got to run drift. So man, I'll chat
Yeah,
to you
man.
guys
Big
later.
up, bro. Big up for
And look,
jumping in.
it's a
as
draw,
always.
but it's not the worst result because Liverpool will be top of the league after the international break. Believe it's all good.
I hope
See you
you're
later,
right,
guys.
bro. Nah, big
See
up,
you
bro.
later on.
Big up, big up.
Enjoy.
Right. Who is next? We have Nunes.
I'm
What we
gonna
saying?
I'm gonna give him a 4.
A what?
That's harsh. I'm gonna give him a 4.
I'll go some.
Bruno,
some
you've been trolling all show, so I hope this is a continuation of your trolling, bro.
The reason being, he had chances and just didn't take them. Right, this is against Man City, who only takes the one chance and bang, it's in the back of the net.
But
Don't
what
mess around
chances
when
did he actually have, bro? He was offside, which was frustrating. But what chance did he have that he messed up? He didn't mess up any chances, bro. He never actually had a chance and fluffed it.
Also, the offsides as well was kind of frustrating because like the others are building up the attacks, and then as he's in the box, like watch your run. Right, it's
Bruno,
so
who won us a penalty?
Yeah, trust me.
You're giving him a 4. Yeah, who won us a penalty, which then ended up in a goal.
Come on, Bruno,
I'm just
man.
thinking you can give a guy a low score, but 4 I think is too harsh, bro. I think that's way too harsh.
Maybe at 6 or 7, not 4. That's criminal.
And it goes down as an assist, so now his GA's gone up one as well. Because when you win a penalty, you get an assist for that, don't you? So
If Gakpo was playing, he wouldn't have got there. Nunes' tenacity and his speed got us that penalty. Without that, we wouldn't have, you know what I mean, might have lost that game. You know what I mean? That gave us the impetus to then go on and put the score to Man City. Fair enough, we didn't win the game, but it was ours to lose in that from there onwards. You know what I mean? So without Nunes, I don't think we would have had a chance in that game. So I believe Nunes was the sort of catalyst that amounted the comeback. And yeah, I wouldn't give him a 4. That's all I'm saying. Sorry to buy like that.
no.
You see, as soon as Gakpo came on, the City defenders never had much trouble. Do you know what I mean? Especially when like we was kicking the ball long, Keller was kicking the ball long. They never had that much trouble. I think 7.5 maybe because Stones was his man on the corner. Do you know what I mean? Stones was his man. Do you know what I mean? He lost his man for that Stones goal. Yes, the ball by De Bruyne was world class, but Stones was his man. But he was running effortlessly all game, got us the penalty. Come on, man. 7.5 is a fair score.
Who's playing music? Someone's playing music. Yeah, I think a 7 is fair for Nunes. I think a 7 is fair for Nunes, especially that he won the penalty. Anyone disagreeing that we settle on a 7 for Darwin?
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going with a 7.
guys have said, yeah. I
think 7's fair.
Yeah. So for me, 7. So 7.5. But I don't know why Bruno is being so harsh. Like he was very dangerous. He was literally he was like, if you notice, like the back line, he was winning headers. He was like heading back to his teammates. Like you could see when Gakpo came on, he was letting Stones like having free headers when he hit those long balls. He was literally like giving defenders like a hard time. And he put on Diaz, I think, 3 chances when Diaz was supposed to just hit it first time. There was the one that he did like a reverse pass. And I think Diaz didn't think he was going to pass this to him. And then I don't know what happened. And then there's another one that he also put Diaz through, and then he tried to take a touch, and then the good defending from Walker. So he created like some very good chances, man. Like I would say 7.5. It was very good.
I get people would be annoyed with with Nunes because he got caught offside 5 times apparently. Do you know what I mean? And that's been an ongoing issue with Nunes. But we're not here rating him on his offsides. We're here rating him as a player and his performance. And his performance, yeah, for me was good. He had a good performance. Wasn't brilliant. He didn't score, but without him, as I said, we wouldn't be in the position we were. So he deserves something more than that.
Yeah.
I'll bump it up to a 7.2 then.
Thank you, Bruno.
This is going to be interesting. Diaz. What we saying, people?
Four.
Talk to me.
Can I
about
go
Diaz.
first on Diaz? Can I go
Yeah,
first
go,
quickly? I'm
go.
almost home now, so I stopped off and did a bit of shopping. Diaz had he was hot and cold. Diaz had glimpses of the old Diaz when we first came in. Do you know what I mean? His tenacity, it was there for all to see. Do you know what I mean? He put man on his back. Whoopsie! Put man on his backside. Yeah, he had his moments. It's just the end product with and decision making with Diaz. Do you know what I mean? And this is where I find it quite difficult to score him, because there's moments in there I'm like, go on, Diaz, skin him up. And then there's times I was like, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? So I'll put him below Darwin, but I'm not sure where. I don't know if I want to give him a 6, a 6.5. I don't know, but that's how I feel. I don't want to be too harsh on him because I get the frustration, especially missing that chance. Do you know what I mean? But there's also some good defending put in there by Carl Walker, taking the ball off of him. Do you know what I mean? He was there. He was trying. Yeah. I'm gonna go for 6 with Diaz for me.
Let me just say something before everybody thinks what they agree on it is. You lot can disagree with me or you want. That's totally fine. This is just my opinion. I think if you take away the chances that he had, I think Diaz comes out of that game with a 9. I think he was absolutely cooking Walker. He was our best attacker. He was definitely the biggest threat in the team. And he was playing well, the energy level. He caught a second wind. He looked knackered. He was exhausted. Then he still kept playing. But because those misses are in there, it's what's dragging everybody's opinion of him down. And everyone's like, Diaz is rubbish.
Yes.
And I know you shouldn't take away the chances because they were part of the game. But I'm doing that to just ask people to just be a bit level-headed. Because, again, away from the misses, he was brilliant.
Jeff, the mischance is part of the performance.
No, that's true. But what I'm saying is I think people are using the missed chances as the only judgment, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're only judging him on
real
missed
bad.
chances.
That was real bad. And we needed them 3 points.
100%. 100%.
The missed chances are criminal, yeah, but let's be honest, like, there was that. What was the? He was cooking Walker all game. There was that bit it was like 75th minute, and he cooked Walker and Rodri. Do you know what I mean? And he was going. He cut into the byline. Diaz was good today, man. He was. I think.
But even in the first half,
of our
Joshua,
attackers,
he
was he not our best attacker today?
Yeah,
I know he
even
missed
in
bare
the-
chances, but he was our
even in
best
the
attacker
first half,
today.
guys. If you remember in the first half, there was a good 3 or 4 times over on the left side in the first half when we're shooting towards the Kop, when he was doing well, cooking, he was crossing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, remember there was one that was just slightly behind Nunes, which was unfortunate, but he beat the fullback, put a cross in. Nunes is just like I said. Yes, they are part of the performances, which is why his overall rating will come down. But I'm just asking everybody to not only judge him on the misses, because it's very easy to do that and forget there was a lot of other good stuff that he did in the game. Do you get what I'm saying?
Robbo helped him coming on because he provided that width. Do you know what I mean? And in that second half, he helped him. He provided that width. He was over.
Wait, you guys went 5.5 for Diaz?
Come on, man. Nah, not 5.5, man. He's
Rodri
7.5,
was
8 at
lucky.
least.
Yeah, he
Smoked
should be
by
like
Diaz.
a 7, 8, in my opinion.
I gave him a 5.
Nah, I was in 7, 8.
I gave him a 5.
I saw
I'm gonna
Isaiah's
give him a
going 7
6.
or an 8. All right, Bruno's going 6. Gunman's going 5. Dean, what are you going for Diaz?
I mean, it's a tricky one. This one, I would say 6. I would give him the edge a little bit. I mean, he tried. You could see. I mean, he was running. He tried, but it all goes to waste if you don't do anything with it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be running and then you make a poor pass at the end. You can't be getting past the man and then you do something very silly. Or like sometimes I think he also gets caught up in, he doesn't know whether should I do a finesse shot or should I do like a reverse shot? It's like, I don't know, like his finishing sometimes is very wasteful. Like, if you want to make up your mind, shoot. And because he does brilliantly when he comes inside, he normally closes them nicely. But I mean, sometimes he just does some silly, because what he does is he runs a lot before the shot and he doesn't settle down before the shot. I think if he does that, if he can adjust himself a little bit when he runs and then he adjusts himself, he's going to be lethal, man. He just needs somebody to tell him, like, look, You dribble past your man, come down, shoot, decide which shot you're going to take, and then. But I think 6. I mean, he wasn't atrocious, but you could have done better.
Yeah. Josh, what would you give Diaz?
I think at least 7.5, 8, man. Like I get it, the misses were poor, but you convert one of them. It's like as they say, any striker, yeah, he can miss 5 chances, but he scores one, and you bump up his rating. I know he missed all chances that he had, but he was good, man. He was cooking. He's at least 7.5, 8, man, today. I can't lie.
Yeah. Sadiq, what you going for Diaz, bro?
Well, listening to everyone else, I suppose I'll bump him up because I said 6, but I was taking into account the chances that he had. But for me, I was watching him, and as you mentioned, for me, he was our best attacker. He was the only one who looked like he would do something. So for me, yeah, I don't mind bumping up to 7.5. As I said, yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. All right. So I guess if you average out everyone's score, then about 7.5 probably is what we'll go based on what everyone's saying. And then the substitutes now, it was first substitution was. What was the first substitution? Was it actually the Cody one? Was Cody the actual first substitution?
No, I think it was more. On Robertson with the first 2 substitutions.
Wasn't it Robertson and he took off
Salah and Robertson, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, this is gonna be interesting. No, actually, we'll start Robertson. We'll start the first. Robertson, what would you give Robertson? I'd probably go about 6 for Robbo. I thought he was all right. Like, you know what I mean? He wasn't bad, wasn't great. I'd go like a 6 for Robertson.
I'll go 7 because even during the game I was saying we need Robbo on for the overlapping crosses because we won't get that from Gomez, obviously. And that helped us a lot. We had the chance where Ortega to make a brilliant save on Nunes. And yeah, I think Robbo was good, man. It's just I wish his corners delivery could have been more dangerous. But I'll say 6.5, 7 for Robbo. Yeah.
Cool. Should we go about 6.5 then? Should we average it out for Robbo around about 6.5?
6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. That's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be interesting. Mo.
Now, Jeff, I know you've been harsh on Mo. However, as he came on, he created the chance for Diaz. If Diaz finished, I think your ratings would have been more positive for Mo. So I will go 6.5, 7 for Mo as well, in my opinion.
Okay, fair. That's fair enough. I think 7. Does anyone else think that we can go as high as 7 for Mo?
I think Mo was iffy today, man. He was iffy today. He came on, he created that first chance for Diaz, but he was making some questionable decisions, man. Some questionable decisions that was just like, what are you doing? And then there was a time, and it was just like, obviously we know Mo don't have a right foot. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah.
There was just so many times like that in the game, and it was just a confusing one for me, man. Yeah. I don't think it was a great performance from Mo today.
They're rushing back. They're ready.
We need to tell Sam to start using his right foot because other teams are going to think he's predictable, getting too predictable.
No, but his right foot is really poor. I don't remember the time when he tried to do like a diagonal through ball cross, and it just went like to the opponent's chest at best. It didn't even like go in the air, the ball itself. So yeah, his right foot is poor.
I mean, we say his right foot's poor, and I'm not going to say he's got a brilliant right foot, but that goal he scored in the Champions League and then that goal he scored past City 2 years ago, they were right-footed finishes, you know. So I don't think his right foot is shocking.
Yeah, he's a professional footballer, so he should be able to use his right foot. You know what I mean? But
those are exceptional finishes, though, bro. Those are
I think his right foot is good if
you know what I mean?
If you're running towards the ball, his right foot is good. But like to do like a standing anything with his right foot, a dead ball with his right foot.
Yeah. Like if he's got a cross with his right foot or something like that, then it's shooting with his right foot is decent, but crossing with his right foot, he's not good at crossing. Should we settle on a 6 then? I don't think Mo deserves more than a 6. Does anyone think he deserves more than a 6?
6 is fine.
Yeah, 6 is fine.
And then last but not least, Cody.
0.
I gave my 1 just for that trim. Just for that trip.
You think that should be some confidence, right?
When I be man feet, okay, go from here to ball.
You don't even help, boy. Like, way, boy. Serious.
Oh man,
Cody's just weak, man. And you see that when you come on and you take off Nunes for Cody, you just lose something.
And he could have
lose.
told Klopp regretted it too. Klopp only took off Nunes off for fitness, because when Cody was on the pitch and he gave John Stones a free header, Klopp went mad,
He was confident.
John Stones had to
lose
give free
something.
header or something. Poor,
And even that opportunity got put into the box. Him and Diaz couldn't figure out who wanted to take the shot, what he wanted to do. He ended up passing to Salah. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, make up your mind, man.
When he should shoot.
Yeah. He's too soft, and he's what, 6'3", 6'4", whatever he is, and he's just soft. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
John
just
Stones
like,
getting free header.
on,
No. Klopp went crazy for that. I saw that.
Yeah, I hear you. Like, all right, we'll go the 2 to 4 category rather than the 0 to 2. 0 to 2 is too far.
I have to say, even that offside chance, you know what I mean? And he blazed it on the crossbar. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We would have been screwing.
Yeah, if it weren't offside. No, but I mean, to be fair, Elliot scored the rebound, so we would have been all right. You know,
but Elliot only scored because the City players stopped. Do you know what I mean? But,
yeah, maybe
if the City players didn't stop.
Yeah, maybe. All right, and then last but not least, the Kaiser. What we saying? 1-1 draw. I mean, all right, I'll go first on this one. Right?
Tools what you had, I gave my 9.
I personally believe that the only decision he made that is questionable is Nunes for Cody. And I think that was something that was kind of forced upon him, as in he does have to think about these guys' fitness. Remember, Dan's has got a concussion, so Dan's is out for a little while, which is why I don't think Dan's was, why he's not in the squad. So even one of the young bucks is now gone. That was helping to provide something while we were missing players, and now even he's not there. So it's like he's got to think about. And the funny thing is, I know, Isaiah, you said a bit earlier, which I do get where you're coming from, bro, when you said, let's not think about Man United. We needed to win today. I totally get what you're saying, bro. But at the same time, that's the FA Cup, bro. And Klopp is thinking, I want to win that game and go through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, he does have to think about Nunes for that game. You get what I mean? Like, he's got to think about his fitness. And remember, he was out for 2 weeks as well. So he's probably not, whoa.
That's very true. Because I believe too, Nunes was only taken off of fitness, because Nunes would have been really better than Cody being on the pitch. I wouldn't even say it's a mistake by Klopp, because I understood immediately that had to be the only reason, in my opinion. I'll go 9.5. I would have, because he did everything brilliant. He even brought on Robo at the right time and changed the game. That's when we had the chances, everything. Yeah, it's just we didn't take our chances. So
my thing is, who else could he have brought on? We have to. Do you know what I mean? I don't see all the decisions. Even though I wasn't watching the match, the watch along, because one, the chat was just too negative, and two, you guys were ahead of me by about 20 seconds. I was like, you know what, I need to watch it authentically, otherwise. So I would think that I felt I can know Cal. I'm sure Cal would have been happy with his decisions when he took off when he brought Robbo on and switched Gomez to right back. Do you know what I mean? I feel all those sort of things he done right. And apart from, but yeah, who else? Well, Gakpo for Nunes. Who else was he supposed to bring on? Do you know what I mean? So I can't really fault him. So.
This is the problem, If you go back to the earlier parts of the season when we're doing really, really well with our substitutions, especially, it's because we had Jota on the bench or Nunes on the bench, and that's the perfect replacement. Jota comes on today, we win that game. None of us are even talking shit. If that's Jota coming on instead of Gakpo today, we win that game. There's no way Jota's not scoring a goal in that last.
Sadly for Gakpo, I believe Dan's would have been better.
I agree with that as well.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I actually
have to mention as well, right? Before after the previous match, because he said the Konate injury wasn't that serious. You get to
Well,
this game,
I don't actually know if we've been given. Have we actually been given any update on the Ibu injury?
and then
No, precautionary is the new term we use now.
that's what he
Precautionary
said.
means they're out for a while.
Precautionary. And then he
That's
gets
true. The
to the game,
precautionary is a fortnight. If we hear precautionary, it's like, right, that's 2 weeks. Man's out for 2 weeks.
you get to the
But
City game, and he's not even on the bench. So that's not a precautionary, then, is it?
I knew he wouldn't be back, though. I knew he wouldn't be back.
Yeah,
And
we
you know
can't
what?
even if it was, we can't rush him back. Do you know what I mean? Look
Yeah.
at what's happened when we rush certain people back. We rush Salah back. Do you know what I mean? Injury. Right now, we need all our big hitters. We still got games to play. So like, yeah, I would have. Look, Konza did his job. Do you know, we're not sitting there. Look at the rating he got. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully our
Yeah.
big hitters will come back sooner than later.
Exactly.
No, it's true. But again, the main problem now isn't even Kwanzaa or Kwanzaa's ability. It's actually shit. We're down to 2 centre backs. That's what the problem is until Ibu's back. And that was the reason why I felt like losing Ibu was going to be detrimental to the title race, because you can't go through 10 games in the league and then however many games in Europe and then try and play in the FA Cup as well with 2 centre backs. It's insanity. It's not even possible. How can we even do that? You know what I mean? And we don't have any other young players who are good enough. All of our young bucks are good in an attacking midfield sense. There isn't really anyone else in defence unless you lot can come up with a name I haven't been seeing this season. So, like, we're in a bit of trouble defensively. I mean, we've got Joey, obviously, you know, so that is another option. But Joey's been doing so well out wide. It's a funny one, isn't it? It's a bit of a mad one. So, yeah.
And we've still got Gomez.
Yeah. So what we say, 9.5 for the Kaiser. He couldn't have really done anything else really today.
Yeah, it sums up his Liverpool career, to be honest with you. A man working without the tools today, basically. Do you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
he got 5, 6 first team players out. Do you know what I mean? Like he done what he could do. Do you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, he's coming up against a full strength City, and so many people were writing us off. You know what I mean? So many people were saying City will smoke us today. So many people. And we came out of there thinking we should have won. Do you know what I mean? So we have to give it to
This man deserves the league, man. Like, I'll really be upset if he doesn't win, man. Man does everything right, brilliant, works hard, doesn't have all the resources like a Man City. Like, come on, man. Like, life would be really terrible if it doesn't work out for him to win the league. Like, that'll be really unfair, man. To be honest, that'll actually get me really depressed. To be honest, man. I'll be like,
I think we're all with you.
It's like, wow.
We're all
the
with
fairy
you on
tale
that
stories will really only be in movies if he doesn't win this league, man.
I want City to lose by a point.
Aye, so
Justice.
they know what it feels like. Yes,
Yeah.
so they know what it
Have
feels
that.
like.
Hold that. Hadouken in the chest.
Hey, you want to know what? Let's make it even better, Sadiq. Let's let Wolves go 1-0 up. Let's let Wolves go 1-0 up final day of the season. And they think that they're going to win. And then they score and then they go top. And they're like, we're going to do it. And then let's have a Darwin brace with 10 minutes to go. Bang, bang. Premier League's Liverpool. And then let them really know what
That's very risky.
Joseph Gomez, squad winner.
Yes, Gomez. That's the one. Gomez hacks it in the top corner from 20 yards. Liverpool win the league in the final minute of the game. How about that?
What are you saying? What, John Arnorisa special, yeah?
John Arnorisa. Let's have some of that. And then they really know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Let them really know. But there we have it, man. There's the player ratings. But yeah, I'm gonna finish out the show by myself. But guys, it's been a pleasure having you lot on. Big up your damn self
I
for
forgot
jumping
to
in.
add as well. Bayer Leverkusen are winning.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it looks like they're taking the Bundesliga home.
Right,
It
Victoria,
actually does. Only a matter of time now, man.
Big up, Drift. Cheers, brother.
Yeah, man. Nah, love as always, you, man. Big up for jumping in, you, man.
Cheers, fellas.
Big up, man. Big up. Big up. Yes, people. There you had it. It was a nice little different way to do the show today. I've got a couple of supers that I'll get through as well. But yeah, I understand people. I understand everybody being annoyed. I'm vexed. It's a little bit harder. Like one thing that you lot have probably learned if you've been watching us from back in the day is I've had to kind of develop a coping mechanism to not let emotions get the better of me, to be able to be level-headed, to be able to talk to you guys. Because the anger I feel a lot of the time, if you go back and see the watch along, you'll probably see it with bubbling, and then I've got to get control over it again because I have to try and be as level-headed as I can when I'm talking to you guys. It doesn't help if I'm just going ballistic. But I'm angry. I'm as angry as you lot. I am vexed. They were there for the taking. I think we were by far the better team today. I think we edged the first half and absolutely dominated the second half. We had all the real chances in the second half, apart from when Doku hit the post. And I just don't know how we haven't won that game. I really don't know how we haven't won that game. I think the worst thing about it is every time we play really well in the season, for some reason we don't beat City. I remember when we were chasing the quad 2 years ago, 2 draws, same like it's been this season, another 2 draws. We didn't get the win then, and eventually that point cost us. So we have to pray that this point today hasn't cost us. But the difference between then and now, I guess, is that they're ahead of us then and we're ahead of them now. It's only by 1 point, and 1 point is nothing. But we are still ahead of them. Arsenal involved this time, which makes it a totally different kettle of fish. And I do believe Arsenal are the favourites now. I don't know if you lot agree or disagree. And it's not even necessarily anything to do with me thinking they're a better team than us or anything like that. They're just playing better than us at the moment. They have a full squad pretty much. I know City have got 1 or 2 injuries maybe that they might have to be concerned about, but they've still got the majority of their key members fit. And I don't know, man. It's the squad. It's the missing players and the injuries and running the players into the ground who are available. That's the part that worries me. Not the ability of the squad. Nothing to do with anything like that. I think if you told me we would be absolutely injury-free and blessed between now and the end of the season with 95% of our squad, I'll say we're going to win the league. I just don't know with all the injuries. We've lost Ibu now. We don't know how long that will be. We're down to the bare bones in the centre-back department. Soboslai and Mo are off the pace after coming back from lengthy injuries. Who knows how long it's going to take them to get back up to form. Jones still missing. Jota still missing. Alisson still missing. Trent still missing. Even Dan's getting that concussion means that he'll miss the FA Cup game. It would have been a brilliant game to play him in at Old Trafford. The concussion means he can't play in that game, if I'm not mistaken. There's just so much shit going on now with all this. But look, let's try and stay as positive as possible. And yeah, we move. Couple supers before I end up. Ajit says, you'll never walk alone. We are still going to win this fucking league. I like that positivity, bro. Big up your damn self. The Herbs, man, bro, I'm not even going to lie. I think this is 50 gifted you've given now, or 60 gifted, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually drop the beat for that because that is brilliant, man. Appreciate that, man. Big up your damn self, bro. Where is it? Big up yourself, bro, man. Very, very generous, man. Kindergarten Klopp says, last season, Kwanzaa who? This season, VVQ. Big up. Herbs man again says, we need to start and beat these top 6 teams. Yeah, I hear you on that, bro. I hear you on that. Like we do. We've got quite a poor record this season because take Chelsea out of it because they're not in the top 6 now. I think Villa is the only team in the top 6 that we've beaten in the league, right? We beat Arsenal in the cup, but we didn't beat them in the league. We didn't beat City in the league. We lost to Tottenham. We drew with Man United. Yeah, I think Villa's the only top 6 team we've beaten. We got to change that with the next couple of games that we got against them top 6 teams. We have to win those. So yeah, I agree with you there, man. And H says, real talk, Harvey, Diaz, Virg should be on I'm not going to say that out loud in case YouTube are listening. But yeah, them, man, in terms of like their energy levels and stuff, exceptional. it's exceptional what they've been doing, especially Elliot today. And the way Elliot's been running for the last however many games, I swear the guy's collapsed of exhaustion at the end of every game. And he's still pushing hard and going all out to try and help the team, man. So yeah, man, big up to Elliot for that. But there you have it, people. That's been the match reaction and the player ratings. I hope you enjoyed. It was a bit different today. Hope you enjoyed that as well. You never know, we might be doing this again at some point, especially if the boys are away at any point. And it's just a one-man thing. I'll bring you, man, in, we talk. Make it a little fun, little extra. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back tomorrow with a Monday night show. So make sure you tune in. Obviously, we're going to be chopping up. And on my channel, guys, Drifty TV, I will be doing a Drifty review for this game. And you know I'm going to be going in. I'm probably going to actually watch the game back. I'm probably going to watch the game back. I'm going to, get a real feel for it. And then from there, I'll be able to assess the thing. For anyone who doesn't know, my link to my chat is in the description, but I'm going to post it in the chat as well. So if anyone wants to get over there and give me a follow, be much, much appreciated, guys. Subscribe, all that good stuff on the road to 3K. So big up to everyone who's already subscribed. Get over there, people. Subscribe to Drifty TV and show your boys some love. And Drifty review will be coming out. I've also got a Joshua reaction from the Joshua Ngannou. I might even go live tomorrow as well on my channel. And FIFA. Either today or tomorrow, guys, I'll be back with another episode from my FIFA. So look forward to that. I keep saying FIFA. I know it's EA now. Apology. I know it's EA. I'm just used to FIFA. I mean, I didn't even play FIFA, but yeah, I'm not used to this EA stuff. So yeah, get over there, people, and that will be dropping between today and tomorrow as well. The next round of my career mode. So people, big up your damn selves. Love as always. Let me check how many likes we're on. How many likes are we on? Where are we at? We're only on 420 likes, guys. I've been riding solo, and you guys still can't hit the like button. Come on, guys. 1,000 likes, man. Smash that like button. 1,000 likes is the bare minimum metric that then pushes the video into that algorithm, guys. So every single show, please do your best to make sure you remember to smash the like button so we always hit at least 1,000 likes on every video, which pushes the metrics out to get the video popping. So come on, guys, smash that like button, whether you're watching afterwards or now. Unknown, big up yourself, man. Appreciate that, bro. Big up your damn self. Yeah, big up everyone. And yeah, man, we will see you tomorrow for the Monday night show. And again, like I said, on my channel, I will be back either tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned, people. Until then, and big up to everyone who jumped in as well. Big up again to all you, man. Love, man. It was a good show. I enjoyed that one. So yeah, I'm out, people. Peace.